Question is given that a coin is tossed. Write down the possible outcomes. So, for a coin, we always know that there are only two outcomes, head and tail. Head is denoted by H, tail is denoted by T. When we write down the outcomes, it should be written down between the brackets separated by the comma. So, coin is tossed. The possible outcomes is always H and T. Next question. Two coins are tossed simultaneously. Write down the possible outcomes. Here, for a coin, the outcomes are head and tail. So, if you are tossing the two coins simultaneously, then there are probability that two head can occur together or two tail can occur together, or for one coin head will occur and for the other tail will occur. That's why we can write down here both the head occur and if both the tail occur. Now for one coin head is occur and for the another tail is occur. So for in the first one head is occur and in the second one tail is occur, HT. Then the opposite can also happen. Tail can occur in the first one and head can occur in the second one. So close the bracket. These are the possible outcomes if you toss two coins simultaneously. Now we will also solve the question for the dice. A dice is thrown. Write down the possible outcomes. For a outcome 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 are the numbers, and this number will be written down between the brackets separated by commas. So for a dice, these are the outcomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 outcomes. Next question. Two dice are thrown simultaneously. Write the outcomes. So, always remember the outcome should be right between the brackets. Now, if you are throwing or if you are playing with two dice, then it has the probability that first coin pair with or first coin will give you 1. Then it can pair with 1 of the second dice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 is the first dice and here 1 in the second dice. 1 in the first dice, 2 in the second dice. In the first dice, 2 can be fixed and again the other number can appear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. 3 can be fixed in the first dice, then 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. Here altogether in the first row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers are there or 6 pairs are there. Here again it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 column. That means 36 outcomes we will get when 2 dice are thrown simultaneously. And here 1 dice is thrown simultaneously. Here we will getting 6 outcomes. So number of possible outcomes if a dice is thrown equal to 6, and if 2 dice are thrown simultaneously then 36 outcomes are there. Always remember that 36 outcomes are there. Now we will solve another question. Question is given, 2 dice are thrown simultaneously. What are the outcome that sum of the 2 outcomes is equal to 7? Here already we have found that 36 outcomes we will get when we throw 2 dice. Now we are to find out the outcomes, or you are to find out the pair of the results such that 2 outcomes is equal to 7. Now one by one we can find out. For here, first of all, 1 and 6. 1 plus 6 equal to 7. So 1 and 6 is one possibility. Now if 1 and 6 is one possibility, then 6 and 1 is another possibility. So we can write down 6 and 1 because 6 plus 1 equal to 7. Now in the second row, 2 plus 5 equal to 7. Therefore 2, 5 is another pair. Now if 2, 5 is the pair, then 5, 2 is another pair because 5 plus 2 equal to 7. In the third row, 3 plus 4 equal to 7. Therefore 3, 4 is the pair. If 3, 4 is the pair, then the another number will be 4 and 3 because 4 plus 3 is also 7. So in this way we have find out all the numbers 1, 6, 6125523440. Here these are the pair of the numbers such that we get the outcome is equal to 7.